The new normal is transformational. With jobs disappearing overnight, the fear of uncertainty, have you wondered how our world is doing? The recent changes 2020 forced upon us all caused us all to stop, and rightly so. Our world was going crazy through busyness, did you notice? Many people are wondering what to do next with their lives and careers, alongside basic survival. Over 54% of the adults UK population are feeling anxious or worried. Women, 63%, full-time students, 66%, people who are unemployed, 60%, and those who have a pre-existing mental health condition, 69%. The Mental and Well-being Statistical Facts by Mental Health Foundation 2020. Whilst these statistics are recent, they have been pretty high for a long time. Hence the huge increase in coaching assisting people in feeling better about themselves, strengthening relationships, increasing communication, boosting self-esteem, effectiveness, skills development, and connectedness. With mental health issues on the increase, how are you doing? Communication is vital to reduce these statistics. A new way of doing things is emerging because we have all experienced and are affected by the same thing. We are all on the same page for the first time in a long time. It means we have the opportunity for everyone to share of their experiences and how they see their contribution to the global issues arising. To return to prioritising core values and purpose, it is a time to really listen from the heart of compassion to another, to hear the voices of our future and the solutions that they have from their innocent minds. It gives us an opportunity to do something different. Support for humanity in bringing hope to what appears a broken world. Such high statistics brings thought to the increased pressure upon the services. Considering such statistics highlights the carers' responsibilities, let's take a brief look and then tie them all together by the end of this report. 1 in 8 adults, around 6.5 million people, are carers here in the UK. Every day, another 6,000 people take on a caring responsibility. That equals over 2 million people per year. 58% of carers are women and 42% are men. 1.3 million people provide over 50 hours of care per week. Carers save the economy £132 billion per year, an average of £19,336 per carer. 5 million people in the UK are juggling caring responsibilities with work. That's 1 in 7 of the workforce, and that's taken from the carersuk.org site. Step back and look at the bigger picture. We can see mental health support services are at a huge risk. The secret is, they always have been. Many years of observation and experience, I witnessed hurt, imbalanced people caring for hurt, imbalanced people. What way did we think that this was going to go? Caring is very hidden and undervalued, yet it is one of the toughest jobs in the world, paid or unpaid. There is little value to the tireless role which care requires. With 50 years plus experience, along with nursing my dearest friend, as she allowed me to for the last 12 months, I remember the thought strongly: who cares for the carer? A hidden major part of our community. We all need care on various levels, but when the need is so great to require more than the basic of attention, what then? Isolation and loneliness, a sense of losing your identity and friends, all contribute to the mental well-being of a carer and those being cared for. Remaining upbeat and in high vibrational energy to keep well takes a huge amount of focus and attention. Countless adults and young people are the unsung heroes. They care because it's the right thing to do. They have to, they want to. As was in the case of my friend, it was unquestionable. We were in lockdown way before the official announcement. We adapted and we chose to carry out her wishes. 12 months on, as we begin the murmuring of coming out of lockdown as a nation, have we weathered the storm? Has this experience strengthened you? Are you feeling healthy, in your mind. From the statistics, it is worse than when the lockdown started, with mental health psychological disorders including stress, anxiety, burnout and depression. 1 in 4 are predicted to experience a mental health problem. With the age ranges from 18 to 60, our children are impacted at home and school. For those carrying out the support, many coaches and clients are unwell, even if they choose not to disclose it. And that's taken from the educationconnected.co.uk. To get back to normal, there is a new normal, which has yet to be created. How do you want it to be? The opportunity to start over, the chance to make choices, you choose. Values and purpose-driven leadership is needed more than ever as we take responsibility for the choices we make and the impact that they will have today, tomorrow, and for future generations. Coaches have the privilege of partnering individuals and organisations as they transform and take responsibility. educationconnected.co.uk. What does this mean for our children, our parents and teachers? This is a time to reset, as this period is affecting a large amount of young people who will be the ones who will create the solutions for what is to come from the fallout. To reduce the long-term effects on the mental health of the nation, we need to talk. In the future of coaching, vision, leadership and responsibility in a transforming world by Hetty Enzig writes about the weight of making decisions in a world where so much feels out of control. Humans are not designed to think big, to act in the light of planetary awareness. It can feel grandiose, foolish, over-dramatising. However, at some level, our clients know that acting in line with an ethically and globally aware agenda is imperative if there is to be a viable future for business, people and planet. Transformation on a huge scale is required, driven by the times that we are in. We have to go beyond what we were offering before, specialising in online learning to empower on a larger scale with mastery of innovation, technology, publishing, public speaking and sustainability, delivery of competence training, forming networks and collaborations, all whilst keeping the pulse of our changing landscape, adapting as we go. Medium.com, Journey to Self-Coaching, the big boom and the challenges of the still expanding industry. In order to achieve this level of authenticity and openness, we integrate counselling models, leadership, emotional intelligence and teamwork, responding creatively in order to adapt to the changing landscape of needs. Allowing each voice to be heard is to navigate the compass of the desires of humanity. With increased self-awareness, it is possible to balance the role of leaders in work and life across the globe, to create the global story untold, to transform our world into how we want it to be, not only raise awareness of the issues, but also the impact of good practice, where we learn from each other. We need help in changing the way we think. We need to create the platform from where we can see each other. As we heal our wounds and the adverse effects of the pandemic through story, we create space to hold the hand of another. That way, we are not the experts with all the answers, but rather we raise our inner experts together, each reflecting back to the other the same story told uniquely. As we see each other like a mirror, we see our sorrows and victimhood. We release the self-doubt, the depression, the stress, the anxiety, the isolation, the separation, the attempts at suicide. We release the lack of self-love. We release the secrets which caused us dis-ease. We release all that no longer serves our joy. Building the foundations of a multi-layered strategy requires everyone. All our voices are important, for in the voice of problems lay the solutions. You are the solution. To reduce the ill effects of mental health, connect. Offering the gift of presence is so powerful. As each person becomes an author of their story, they realise they are not alone. They are turning their pain into a solution, no longer being the victim but a transformer, not just for themselves. Their contribution leaves a legacy for future generations to come. Offering the gift of presence is the new normal of transformation. Anthea Fenton, the 12th of March 2021.